Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again with a quick review of the Marxon G1500 portable power station. This product weighs 41 pounds and has an internal capacity of 1,440 watt hours, which is a lot of energy for a small unit like this. It also can provide 1,800 watts of external charging and operating capabilities that can surge to 2,400 watts because of the special circuitry inside. Now, before I get too deep into all of the things that really separate this from a lot of other portable power stations out there, I'd like to start with an unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and then I'll dive into the details. So when you first open up the box, you'll find the G1500, again, 41 pounds, really portable. It's got two nice handles on the top, 1,440 watt hours of internal capacity, 1,800 watts of external. So you're getting a unit that's perfect for a long camping trip, or if you've got an RV and need a portable power source, this guy really works well. Also in the kit, you'll find an AC charging cord. You can plug it directly into an outlet at home and charge the unit in about an hour and a half. You can also charge it from your car. This plugs into your convenience outlet. The other end has an Anderson plug on it, which plugs into the unit. Maybe 3 hours in your car, 4 hours in your car, depending on what the charge was when you started it. You can also charge it from a solar panel. So if you've got 200 watt solar panels, you can add 3 of those for a total of 600 watts to quickly charge the unit. And the best part is you can charge it from AC and solar at the same time, and the unit's smart enough to use the solar first and use less of the house electric to save you money. So I think it's a great solution for sort of dual charging with solar and home power. You'll also find a full instruction manual inside that explains everything you could possibly ever want to know about the unit, how to charge it, how to use it, how to save it, during the winter when you're not using it, how to recharge the unit. So read through that manual because it's going to give you all the details you'll need to understand to get the best value out of the product. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the 3 things that should matter to you. How do you charge it? What kind of battery chemistry is inside, because that's really important. And then once you have it fully charged, how can you use that energy out in the field? So I'd mentioned before about the charging. What they did with this product was build the charging circuit inside the unit. A lot of other portable power stations have an external charging brick, which essentially converts the AC in your home to DC to charge the unit. And those take forever to charge the product because they're wildly inefficient. What they did was build that reverse inverter inside the unit. So you plug this directly into an outlet, and because they're controlling the charge, it can happen faster and it can happen safer because it can balance the charge across the batteries inside. So that's the first innovation. As I mentioned, you can charge it from your car and you can charge it from a solar panel. So you've got 3 different ways to add energy to the unit that you can take with you out in the field. Now, the battery technology is important as well. Most portable power stations on the market use lithium polymer technology, which is an older technology. Lithium polymer or LiPo technology is not great with hot and cold weather. It also doesn't hold a charge a long time, and you can't charge and discharge it as many times as you can as some of the newer technology like this one has inside. So this uses lithium iron phosphate batteries, which is one of the very latest battery chemistries on the market. And lithium iron phosphate is perfect for hot weather, cold weather. You can charge it in both of those environments. You can charge it on a Monday. It's going to hold the charge for a couple of weeks. You can actually recharge it 3,000 times. Think about that for a second. If you do the math in your head and charge it once a day, that's well over a decade of charges. So you're going to be able to hold on to the unit for quite a long time because you can't change the batteries. Those are inside the unit. So lithium iron phosphate is definitely the battery chemistry you want to go with. All right, the last part, now that I've got a charge and I take it out in the field, how can I use that power? Well, in the front of the unit, you've got 4 full-sized AC ports that are 3-prong. You can draw AC out of there. All 4 of those ports operate at the same time. Again, up to 1,800 watts of external use of those ports. So that's nice you've got 4 of those. You can also ground it. Around back, there's a grounding pin right here. So if you want to use the 3-prong that's grounded, you can ground it through that pin. You can also use the DC circuit, which is around back right here, which looks like the one in your car. So if you're plugging into the DC, you're going to get 12 volts at 10 amps, which is a pretty hefty amount of current. And anything you use in your car, you can plug in there and it'll work just fine. If you're using the AC, I forgot to mention this, the AC on the front is a pure sine wave. Now, a lot of portable power stations on the market use a modified sine wave, and it works okay, but if you've got sensitive electronics, you definitely want to have a pure sine wave. This one is a completely pure sine wave. And then the last way you can use the power is through USB. And there's 2 styles of USB. There's a USB-A, which is the older style with the bigger connectors, and that's probably what you've been using for a lot of years to charge things at home. You have 4 of the USB-A ports on here. You also have 2 of the newer USB-C ports on here, which is the latest charging technology. Now with the USB-A ports, there are 2 styles of USB-A. The two inner ones are standard high current USB-A that gives you 5 volts at 2.4 amps each, so you can charge anything you're charging at home with those two center ports. But the outside ports are also QC enabled or quick charge enabled, and those are smart ports that'll smart charge and quick charge a device. So if you plug something into it like a tablet that's QC enabled, the minute you plug it in, those ports recognize that device, they'll interrogate the device to see what kind of current and voltage it needs, and it will adjust the voltage and current on the fly to quickly and safely charge that device. So you've got two smart ports on the outside and two high-powered ports in the center, plenty of ports to charge all of your thirsty portable devices. With the USB-Cs, those are also intelligent ports, but they use the PD or power delivery standard. So if you've got a newer phone or tablet or drone batteries or camera batteries or a portable gaming console that uses that power delivery standard, the same thing happens. The minute you plug it in, this unit will interrogate the device, it'll figure out what it needs, it'll change the voltage and current to safely and quickly charge it. So you're getting fast charging, smart charging, high power charging through all those USB-C ports, or I should say all the USB ports. Now the last thing I want to mention is the two USB-C ports right there are also high powered ports, and they'll deliver 100 watts of charging power, which is absolutely amazing. Most USB-C ports, 30 watts, 40 watts, 60 watts if you're lucky. 100 watts is absolutely amazing, and you're getting two of them on the front of the unit. So if you want to charge your laptop, plug it in. You want to charge a big tablet, plug it in. You want to charge your game console, you see where I'm going with this. So those ports are available for anything that needs that kind of power. So what I'm getting at is that this product was really well thought out. It's easy to charge it. It's got an internal inverter where you don't have to worry about an external brick. It's got the latest battery technology with the lithium iron phosphate, and it's got a plethora, 11 of them, ports that you can use to drink that energy to charge and operate external devices. So I think the company in general has thought about everything you'll possibly need with the unit, and they've built it into the product. There is one last feature I want to mention. On the front of the unit, in the bottom, there's a little door that opens up right here. You can actually get a second battery that's the same capacity as the original unit and connect it up in parallel to double the amount of power. So you go from 1440 milliamperes of internal to 2880, which means you're going to get a lot more use out of it. So maybe you've got this alone when you take out a camping trip and take the kids with you and you've got one of these. But if you're in your RV, maybe you want the extra battery to have double the power, and you can connect it up and you've got twice the power. So they've really thought of everything, and I think it's a fantastic unit. I hope you found this review helpful. I like it an awful lot. I think you're going to like it as well. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, as always, stay nerdy.